Chance was working on a G&G game for us, so let's try it out.
My faithful traveler, you have returned.
Okay, hold on. I got a 50 and a die roll behind me. What? Yeah, you can't. I mean, I can move as you can see it. So 50 and a die roll behind me. What's this about? I couldn't stay away from your cute face.
Flattery won't get you any extra XP, but it might get you some fudge dice rolls. Keyword might.
Wow, okay.
And it looks like our mutual friend Dasha is joining us today.
Hey KMC, welcome on in. So yeah, Chance is the D20. Dasha is the desk the D20 is sitting on, and when we talked to him about what class we wanted to play, which I believe we're going to play the Troubadour, he said Dasha would be interested in playing the Guardian, so running a campaign for 2.
I am ready to perform feats of strength with my imagination.
That's how you do it, Dasha.
She claps you on the back just a little too hard.
Do not worry, my friend. Dasha's brain muscles are just as strong as real muscles. You are sure to succeed in your ventures with Guardian Yekaterina Dmitrievna Petrova at your side.
Nice.
I prefer to call them adventures, but to each their own.
I use detect evildoers to find any villains nearby.
We haven't started yet, my dear. One moment. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing Miles Cypress, a troubadour from the mean streets of Cantalopia. You have taken up a new home in Decor, which is ruled by the House of Knives.
Miles Cypress? Okay.
Ooh, I am ready to grotto and gargoyle.
You start the game with 50 hit points. If you reach 0, your adventure ends.
Okay, so that's the 50.
Don't worry about reading the sheet too much. I'll keep track of your health and letting you know what you can do. Now tell me, are you ready?
Ready, Chance.
Time to begin. We start our adventure at night. The wind is whistling through the tall trees at the edge of town, carrying with them the smell of pine and possibility. Most of the shops in Decor have closed for the night, but that doesn't mean the town is asleep. Far from it. Near the center of town, right off the cobblestone path, is the Countertop Tavern. Music pours from the open windows as you stand on the small wooden stage, having just finished one of your specialty songs. What are you saying to the crowd?
So if we had Sass, who's ready to rock, let me hear a countertop. Are you not entertained?
I guess that'll work. You're just warming up. It's okay. Let's continue.
Your music is decent. Very good.
You exit the stage and find your seat at the bar. The bartender slides you a red ale.
I toss them a coin for their prompt service.
They catch it and thank you with a simple nod. You know that some meat and cheese will be waiting for you in your room.
I am seated at the bar, enjoying delicious ale and meats, and also cheeses.
That actually sounds really good tonight, not gonna lie.
As you sip your drink, a hooded figure sits next to you at the bar. Without looking at you, they simply ask, "Can you swing as well as you can sing?"
I know I'm a troubadour, but that's a bit forward, don't you think? Like, or did you, oh, you meant that, okay. I try to get a better look at them.
They notice you try to see who they are. They pull their hood closer and slide you a thick gold coin with the stamp of the butcher block on it.
The countertop, the butcher block. What's the butcher block?
The Butcher Block are the not-so-secret guard of the Knives Monarch. If they have come to you, it is serious business.
I asked them, what do you want with a simple singer?
With this, they rise from their seat and they move to the stairs. They pause briefly, making sure to lock eyes with you before ascending the steps.
Once again, I do not think this is giving off the kind of energy that you think this is giving off, my dude. Okay? Like... okay.
You toss back your drink and you follow. People have noticed the moment and start to whistle and hoot.
Yeah, because this, what's this look like? I give them a thumbs up as I climb the stairs.
You play it up. The whole crowd cheers you on, thinking that your sonic serenade has helped you score. At the top of the stairs, you see the hooded figure slide into your room. You follow carefully. When you open the door, you see they have pulled their hood back, exposing their face. Before you is a gorgeous human. It is disarming. Why would anyone so beautiful cover their face?
Perhaps it is trap. A role to seduce this beautiful human, just to be sure.
That won't be necessary, Dasha. They're looking expectantly at you, Miles.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna flirt because hopefully it'll get me some extra points with the GM.
Buttering up the GM does not grant you advantage on skill checks, but it is appreciated.
I do see the blush, though. I do see the blush, I'm just saying.
Once you have closed the door, they say, as a member of the Butcher Block and in direct response to the needs of the House of Knives, we have a task for you.
Hey, Kryzikon. So Chance is the D20 who is running this encounter of grottos and gargoyles, and we're also playing with Dasha, the desk.
The Prince of Knives, Nakiri, has been kidnapped. We know that the evil Grand Vashir has him. They are planning to sacrifice him to their god, Cleaver.
Sacrifice? This sounds unsafe.
Yeah, sacrifices are usually bad. How could I be of any help? How could I be of any help? Yeah.
We believe you know how to get where they are holding the prince without arousing much suspicion. As a musician, you can travel freely. They will make the sacrifice at the Great Kitchen Sinkhole tomorrow night. If you state you are visiting family in Cantalopia, no one will suspect you as you move toward the sinkhole.
Uh-huh.
You should rest up. Tomorrow is a big day. This is so much fun, isn't it?
Yes, I wish to continue.
Okay, I am not going to tell any character voiced by Matt Mercer that the voices are a bit much. I do have some level of nerdy self-preservation for something that is being live streamed on the internet, so I'm not saying that. But yeah, it's great because I'm doing it with you.
Woohoo! I'm really enjoying myself too. Where were we? Right. You'll get a full night's rest and a hearty breakfast.
Nice.
You get a boost of 20 health for the day.
Yes.
You, Troubadour, are ready to go save the prince.
Yekaterina will eat hearty breakfast as well. Breakfast is most important meal of the day.
True.
I am ready for action.
As you head out towards the Great Kitchen Sinkhole, you have a pep in your step and greet the people in the market. They laugh and joke about your performance the night before.
Like good laughing and joking, or...
The thought of the Prince of Knives in trouble worries you, and you know you need to make haste.
I just want to know what the buzz is. Okay.
You have seen the prince once before, and the thought of him floods your mind. He is handsome, sharp-dressed, and has carved a place in your memory. To sing for him would be a dream come true. To serenade him in private would be... Ooh.
Okay.
You walk faster at the thought. That pep in your step has become a borderline power walk.
Okay, I'm gay, so all of my walks are power walks?
As you walk past the town gates, you notice that 2 people are behind you. Maybe they are just traveling as well. Still, you can't be too sure. You pass a fork that goes to a neighboring town. They don't turn off. You remember the messenger from last night warning of a mole within the block. Could they have found out already? Has your cover been blown? What do you do?
I break from the path to see what they do.
You take a hard right turn into the tall grass field next to you. The 2 people behind you continue on the path. You breathe a sigh of relief to think you were just being paranoid.
Was I?
They could not handle you, Katarina. My aura of strength has frightened them off.
But then, you feel the tall grass next to you move.
Oh shit, it's a Pokemon.
You stop, trying to find where the rustle is coming from. That's when you realize it's coming from all around you.
Uh-oh.
Out of the tall grass, you are attacked by a small lizard thing that bites at you.
Told you it's Pokemon.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Ah! What is that thing?
It's a knobgoblin.
Oh,
You can either
girl.
swing at it with your trusty club, or you can perform a stunning song.
I don't think anything out here should be goblin a knob. Okay? Like... Mm-mm. Stop it. Calm down. Also, I don't think I should be swinging at the knob goblin with my trusty club. You know what I'm saying? That was lightning, so just want to... Okay. I want to knock this knob goblin's knob off. Yeah, no, let's sing it down.
You find your note, and you sing it loud and proud. The knobgoblin falls to the ground, shocked at your glorious voice.
I don't know if any of you heard that or not, but yeah, that's a thing.
With the knobgoblin behind you, you find the main road and head towards the great kitchen sinkhole. The road is packed well, and your
Okay,
feet seem
good.
to find flight on it. The sun is high, and the warmth of the day is complemented by the smells coming from the woods ahead of you. As you cross into the trees, the canopy above blocks the light from touching much of the forest floor. The coolness of the shade hits your skin, and you smile.
Ah, if only we could stay in this beautiful place. It's like painting in my mind.
You remember what it was like to play your music for the trees. This is where you learned the art of song. From the birds, the bees, the crickets, and the chipmunks. You don't know what is ahead of you in the kitchen sinkhole. That makes you anxious. You take a moment, letting the breeze push through the trees and over your body. What is on your mind right now?
Sorry, bugs. Maybe this is a sign. I need to collect myself before moving forward.
You open your eyes, looking around until you find a stump that is at a good sitting height. There is an understanding that you must get to the sinkhole quickly, but you have time, and you want to be centered when you get there. Taking out your lyre, you begin to strum. Your fingers pluck the strings softly at first, but then you close your eyes and let the music take you over. The tune that floats through the air is one you have never played before, but it comes to you as if it were a memory. Birds and other critters fall silent to listen. The blades of grass seem to lean in toward you. Leaves suspend in air before they fall, just so they can take in the music.
Yekaterina will do very sexy and impressive sword dance. The birds and other critters are enchanted by my moves.
Oh, girl.
And then, a branch cracks, breaking you from your playing.
I open my eyes looking for the sound.
You see nothing for a moment as you sit and listen. And then, Someone moves from behind a tree. As the person comes into view, you instantly know who it is. Adorned in jewels befitting of royalty, but clothes set for a hike, the eyes of a powerful royal meet yours.
It is a knife block. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
The warrior Queen Slycelia stands before you, glass magic staff in hand, a smile on her face.
Slycelia?
Fear not. I come with no harm in my heart.
Okay, I bow instantly. No, wait, I kneel. I say, my queen. Then I, no. Is she hot? No, I say, my queen.
She stops you. Do not speak my title or name in this place. I fear the canopy may have ears, and my being here should be kept secret. May I ask what brings such a soul as yours to these woods?
Yeah, I'm on my way to save your son.
Ah, wondrous. A true hero you will be if you help to save my precious boy. I have a confession. I did not trust the butcher block to have found someone who could accomplish the task. I was going to risk my life to save him. But I have heard your voice, and I can tell your magical song, when augmented to cause pain, could cut just as sharply as a blade.
It's not exactly a compliment, but okay.
Allow me to accompany you. My crown means nothing without my child. With me by your side, the arcane threads of this world will be at your disposal as well.
I would be honored to have you by my side.
The queen has already scouted the area. As you come to the edge of the woods, you see the silver sands of the kitchen sinkhole, and she motions with her head to the left of where you are standing. She summons a gust of wind, and the loose brush on the ground moves to the side, revealing a trail. This is how they have moved supplies in and out. Before you can respond, she takes off down the path.
We must hurry after her.
As you follow her, you notice it quickly dips into an unexpected valley. As you round the corner, you see a small group of guards surrounding the mouth of a cave. I will follow your lead and support you in your actions. What shall we do? Looking at your song list, it looks like you know the songs of Sleepy Time, Eardrum Wrecking, and Seduction.
Sleepy Time, Eardrum Wrecking, and Seduction. Huh. Ooh. Let's make him go night-night. Although I would love to wreck the eardrums. Let's make him go night-night.
You strum the beginning chords of a lullaby. The guards hear it, instantly heading towards you, but before they can reach you, they collapse on the ground. Queen Slycelia reaches out with her staff, and roots respond. They wrap around the sleeping guards, holding them to the ground. They aren't going anywhere when they wake up.
I will remove whatever weapons they hold. That way, they are useless once they awaken.
The path to the cave is clear, and you just know this is where you will find the prince. As you enter the cave, you find that it leads toward a metal-lined hallway. Red power bounces off the surfaces of the walls, and energy and heat push down the tunnel towards you. You start to sweat right away, nervous of what you will find.
Like, that font came up real tiny. I'm like, oh, this is a long line.
You look over to the queen, her face stern, her eyes focused. Somehow, the sweat rolling down her face looks complementary to her features. Suddenly, she stops. No, this isn't right.
Huh? What's wrong?
She takes off, her gait widening as she races through the tunnel. You struggle to keep up until you almost run into her as she stops at the mouth of a large room.
She should be more careful. Blocking the exit is fire hazard.
As you look into the room, you see the prince. But you also see the outline of someone everyone would know. It can't be, the queen says almost to herself. Cleaver, is that you?
Hello, my darling.
The figure rumbles as he kneels in front of a bonfire in the middle of the room.
The queen has come to be with her king, yes?
Interesting.
So, sexy queen is not single?
Sorry, Dasha. Sorry about it.
As the figure stands, you take in King Cleaver, king of the knives, as flames dance across his face.
What in the heck is he doing here?
Mayhap? Mayhap?
Okay, I don't like when you do the Shiro glasses thing. That's not cool.
King Cleaver stands before you, stripped of his royal garb. His muscles are coated with a layer of sweat as he basks in the light of the fire. The prince, in a cage in the corner of the room, is blocked in by a pulsing red energy surrounding it.
This about to get real? Or I'm like...
A low growl escapes the king's mouth.
You interrupted the incantation. I'll have to start again after you perish.
So you're sacrificing your own son. Did not clear this with your wife. Okay.
My love, what are you doing? Something is not right with you.
If only you had stayed away, my love. You wouldn't have to witness the work that must be done. You also wouldn't have to die.
What has possessed my husband to cause him to speak like this? By what manner of evil do you move through this world? The king tilts his head, still looking into the flames, and... before I begin, this is where I monologue. I know, it's silly, but I've been working hard on it, and I'd love for you to experience your first big bad guy monologue.
You know, I'm here for it, Chance. Monologue away. Although we could still ask, is there a way I can skip it? No, yeah.
Do you know how long this realm has had a king? For millennia. Before history can be noted as beginning, this land has always been ruled by a strong-willed king. And not just any king. The only king. Me.
Oh, it's like that.
The king turns around, and his face looks hollow in the firelight. His eyes are glowing with a sinister glow. The queen lets out a gasp and goes to move toward him. Your reflexes kick in before you realize it, and you put up your arm to stop her. She heeds your protest.
And for millennia, someone in the royal line has vanished.
Mm-hmm.
Either at war or out at sea. Some tragedy has fallen to a young member of the family, and the kingdom has mourned for a time. But they have moved on.
You've just been sacrificing your kids. Okay, cool. Got it.
And queens would die, and kings would pass of a broken heart. And a new king would take the throne. Always some cousin or uncle from a small parcel of land no one had heard of. Always of humble means, always young, always handsome. Always me.
Okay.
And all I have ever needed is the blood of my line to rejuvenate me, and for my inner circle to make sure the butcher block failed in their search. It's a shame we only had one child, my darling. You could have kept the other one, but I need him sadly. I don't suppose you can keep on loving me after this, can you?
A smile twists across his face. Absolutely not. I shall never love you again.
What a pity. I guess you must die here as well.
The king launches himself at you. What do you do?
I sing at him. La, la, die.
You whip around and shoot a sonic blast toward the king. It pushes him back, causing him to fly across the room and smack into the wall for... You did 40 damage to him.
Okay, Banshee. Or Siren, depending, Peter David X Factor.
And he is stunned. The queen gives you a quick nod before flinging a spell at the cage. Her power serves as the final straw, as the energy dissipates and the prince is able to escape. The prince runs toward the queen, and they embrace. But the king recovers.
You will both die!
He is a figment of himself, overtaken by rage. He launches himself at the two while they hold each other. The queen raises a hand, trying to summon an arcane shield. It might not come in time.
Can I reach them in time?
Do you have a reaction that doubles your speed?
Oh, now we get like serious. Oh, okay.
I do not.
Shucks.
It looks like it is up to you, Miles. Yekaterina cannot help you.
What do you do?
Let's see. Yeah, I jump in front of them.
Holy crit! Okay! As you bravely leap in front of the queen and the prince, the king comes down on you. He knocks you to the ground, placing his face inches from yours. He says,
Okay, this is needlessly horny. Like, needlessly. But I'm not mad.
At least you will die a hero.
and with both his hands threaded together into one demonic fist, he comes crashing down on you for...
This might hurt.
Oh. I'm so sorry. 92 damage.
Ah, dang it.
I rolled a crit. You feel the impact. Everything begins to blur. And you die. A hero.
Well, we died, but we died a hero.
It isn't long before your body is found. Members of the Butcher Block find you in the chamber, next to the prince. They see the wounds on your body, and they easily make the connection. You put your life on the line for the prince. Of that, there is no doubt.
I was hoping to have a little death, but I will also roll a new character.
They treat you like the hero you are, raising a statue in your honor. At the Countertop Tavern, an ode to the troubadour is written and sung. First, every night, and then weekly. But eventually every month on the full moon, when the world makes the most music, the song of you is sung. And that continues until forever.
Ekaterina will sing the troubadour song for the rest of her life.
Oh, you die in the cave as well.
Wow, really?
Oh, Ekaterina will sing in G&G heaven then.
King Cleaver may endure, but so do you. And you will inspire the one who eventually brings him down.
Thank you for running this beautiful game for us, Chance. Ekaterina will live on in my mind.
That was incredible! Oh, the way you sacrificed yourself? Holy crit! Oh, that was better than I could have imagined.
Aw.
That was... You are... perfect.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It's super embarrassing. But like...
Oh, 1 second.
If that's how you roleplay here, I'm excited to see how you might like some other roleplay.
Keep talking. You passed the cute check, that's for sure.
That was such a good session. Listen, I appreciate you so much, and I would love to play with you again. And I'm so damn glad you sat down with me to do this. You're amazing.
Just saying, if anybody out there is an actual player and is worried about like how well they're doing at stuff, buy this game so that Matt Mercer can tell you how good you are at role playing. Okay? Like, I don't want to make a big thing about, oh, the voice is in the game, but if you need that boost, it's pre-recorded and all you got to do is follow the prompts and you can hear it. And then you can reload the game and hear it again. Just saying.
I need to wind down because that was intense. But please, 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 come see me again soon. I'd love to have you play with my dice again. I mean...
Yeah, buddy. I mean, I'm with it. Mm-hmm.
Bye.
No.
Holy crit! You
That was
maxed out our
fast.
Relationship status.
That was fast. Oh my gosh. Dang. Okay, so I got 5 charm. Appealing might be stretching it, but at least you're no longer appalling. You rolled a nat 20 on your love check with Chance. He loves you. Okay, so we played through the Troubadour campaign and we met King Cleaver and Queen Slycelia. We still need to play through the Guardian, the Enchanter. Oh, actually, the Enchanter has multiple collectibles, so maybe we should do the Guardian first. Sorry, the Guardian next, and then the Enchanter. Okay, awesome. Okay, we will probably do one more object, because I think we can do one more object. And then I may wind it down because the storm is definitely coming through. Okay, so one more object. Teddy bear? There's a teddy bear? Hold on, I gotta find the teddy bear now. Let me turn off the love lights. Okay, boxes. I will find you, teddy bear. I'll find you. You can't hide from me. I miss my teddy bear. I used to have a plushie. It's not on the couch. It's not on the chair. This is where my plushie. This is where my plushie would be, in the chair. I know upstairs we have tons of rooms. Okay, we can't get in there. Oh, this is a tight squeeze. Circuit breaker? Really? There's so many things. There are so many things. Okay, that's like gym equipment. Okay, the teddy bear, because yeah, we have sports equipment as well. Oh, wow. I'm gonna guess that all the sports equipment is the sports equipment. Like, just like all the boxes are bow. Okay.
There's something so intensely familiar about the cuddly stranger standing in your closet.
Oh my gosh.
The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him. And the aura of safety he emanates certainly doesn't help.
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Amazing. Yeah, Teddy. Oh, I love the tag on the pants. Oh, it's so good. Wow, thank you.
You are very welcome. You are so kind to express your gratitude like that. I feel like that's a bit of a lost art these days. To be honest, it's just so nice that you can really feel your gratitude. It feels good. It's one of my favorite things. Right behind fresh hot chocolate, warm in a mug in my hands.
Ooh, hot chocolate. It's like 90-something degrees here, so no, but also hot chocolate.
Oh, and munching on a big bowl of popcorn. Ooh, and going for a beautiful, long, slow meander out in the fresh air and taking deep breaths and listening to the trees.
Okay, you like a lot of comforting things. I'm here for that.
There's a lot to love around us, huh? What are some of your favorite things?
I mean, hot chocolate, yeah, but you already said that, so I'm curious. No, I'll say hot chocolate, yeah.
Ha! There you go. I must have made hot chocolate 100 different ways in my life, and every time, it's just the best.
How did you make hot chocolate? Was it conceptual hot chocolate? Because you're like, how did you make hot chocolate? I have so many questions. I
think at this point I might be mostly made of hot chocolate. Not that I'm complaining. It makes sense that I would be warm and delicious. Tell me, what brought you around to see me?
First, I gotta ask, is it weird that we're talking in a closet?
Not at all. Not for me, anyway. Closets are some of my favorite rooms in a house. Get a good cozy blanket, a candle, and close that door, and you've got a perfect little cocoon. A little nest of peace and safety. You're welcome to share mine, or we can sit on the bed and talk. I'm comfortable in either place. And no matter where I am, I'll always be happy to be with you.
Oh, buddy.
I'll leave it up to you. Where should I go?
I think bringing you into the bed would be nice.
So comfy. I've got a terrific story lined up for you tonight.
It's just,
Are you ready?
oh, I've been looking forward to it.
Being that it's getting to nighty-night time, I got a story to help you drift off to sleep.
Oh, that's perfect.
For me, whenever it's daytime, I'll give advice. But at sleepy time, it's story time.
So this is the first time that a object, a datable, has specifically said, if you talk to me during a certain time of the day, my responses will be different.
Want to hear my story?
Nice. If you don't want the story, I'll come back later for advice. I don't want to hear a story. No, I want to hear a story.
Okay, buddy. Get comfy. It's story time. This is the story of the tiny octopus and the underwater Olympics. Her name was Ollie, and she was the tiniest octopus in the pod. Her family loved her, and she had plenty of friends, but there was always a niggling in her mind that they thought she was just too tiny. Cute little Ollie. Don't make her lift that big anemone. Oh, look at little Ollie. There's no way she can reach that big, tall kelp tree.
Aww. I bet Ollie has it in her to do great things.
You might just be right. But when the underwater Olympics came to her reef, she knew it was her most important and most joyful way to prove herself. Ollie just knew that if she could enter, and if she could win, they would all see how big and capable she really was. On the first day of the games, Ollie was there. She watched the opening parade with such excitement, she could barely breathe. Then the MC swam up to the podium to announce the events that would be taking place, and Ollie couldn't believe her eyes. The MC was none other than Click-Clack Carruthers, the bombastic and amiable crab who ran the General Mercantile store back at her reef. This was surely a good sign. When she heard him announce the perfect event for her, she would know it. And she would talk to Click-Clack, and he would help her.
That sounds like cheating.
Ollie waited and waited. It seemed there were 1,000 events at the games, from sand racing to bubble ballet. But she finally heard it. The rock toss. Competitors chose rocks as big as they could find and heaved them over their heads in a dazzling display of strength. Whoever heaved the biggest rock the furthest would be declared the winner.
Go, Ollie, you can do this. Can she?
It's just perfect, thought Ollie. The perfect way to show my size and strength. And when I win, all my friends and family will cheer for me. She nodded her head decisively and spurted off to find Click-Clack. He wasn't hard to find. Just like at his store, Click-Clack had drawn a crowd with his booming voice, brightly colored claws, and humorous tales. Ollie secretly suspected the tails were much taller than Click-Clack himself. But nobody seemed to mind. Click-Clack, she called out, edging her tiny body through the crush of listeners gathered for his story. Click-Clack, it's me. It's Ollie.
The bedtime story is affecting me.
Ollie, you little flutterby, get your tentacles over here. She gave him a friendly hug. What are you doing here? Said Click-Clack. Click-Clack, she began. I need your help. I want to compete in the games. I want to enter the rock toss and show my friends and family that I am big and strong. Can you help me? Click-Clack considered seriously for a moment. Ollie, he began, this is a sincere undertaking. Now, the rock toss is very difficult. It is also dangerous. Even seasoned competitors can have trouble with it. Are you sure you want to enter that event? Ollie looked deep into his little dark eyes. Yes, Click-Clack. I want it more than anything in the world. Click-Clack snapped his claws together decisively. Well then, more than anything in the world. If that's the case, of course I'll help you. Let's get over there and get you registered. Oh, Click-Clack, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll make you proud. You'll see. I'm going to win. Ollie, I'm proud of you for knowing what you want. That's a feat in and of itself. And you can bet I'll be watching you when you compete. I'll be cheering no matter what. How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
I actually am getting a little sleepy, but I want to see how this ends. Now let's keep going.
Now, the next few days felt like a blur to Ollie. She told her friends and family all to come to the games, but she wouldn't tell them why. She trained in secret all day, every day. Most nights, she dreamt about finally hefting that great shell trophy. But there were some nights when the nagging thoughts came back. Could she do it? She was small. Maybe she was too small. These dreams unsettled her. But when she awoke, she couldn't remember them. It was just a vague feeling of doubt, of question.
Oof.
She continued with her training, and the doubt slipped in the back of her mind.
Relatable.
Almost before she knew it, the day came. She made her way to the competition grounds and took her assigned place next to her rock. It was much bigger even than she had imagined it would be, and for a moment, she was afraid. I'm afraid, she whispered quietly to herself. I'm afraid. But I am going to do this. I am going to lift this rock. The competitors around her shook their shells, their tentacles. The fish opened their gills wide, and the giant prawns flexed their powerful tails.
You got this, Ollie.
Nervously, Ollie scanned the faces of the crowd. There were her friends, her mother and father, and the joyfully bright shell of Click-Clack. He winked at her and waved a claw. He had promised to be there, and there he was. Ollie took a deep breath and began to relax. Across the field from her, the biggest snail Ollie had ever seen was stretching his cable neck. Timo, the Australian trumpet, a legend, the winner of the rock toss for the last 4 games, the undefeated champion. Ollie began to giggle. She was standing in the same sand as Timo the trumpet. The starting song began to whistle through the water. 3, 2, 1. And a great deep note reverberated through the water. Lift, it cried. Lift and toss. Ollie's focus became laser sharp. It was her training, and the rock. 1 tentacle underneath, 2 tentacles underneath, 6 tentacles levering behind her. 1 more tentacle underneath. She shifted her little body, wiggling her tentacles under the huge stone. and pressing as hard as she could down into the shifting sand to leverage the great weight up over her head. She strained and gritted her beak. She drew on all those moments she had felt too small, and all those moments she knew she was big. She was strong, and she was just right. And up it went! She knew she was working, but that stone, that stone almost seemed to be floating above her. One more step, just a huge heaving toss, and she would have done it. She began to arch her tentacles back, winding up for the throw, when suddenly, across from the field came a sickening crack, oof, and a loud, deep yell of pain. Ollie's focus jerked to the source of the sounds and found Timo the trumpet pinned under his gigantic rock. Somehow, the projectile had slipped, cracking his shell and driving his body deep into the sand.
Oh no!
Click-Clack was rushing down from the stands, trying to bring order to the mass of creatures that had gathered to try to free Timo from the crush. But they couldn't. The stone was bearing down on his shell and had buried its ends in the sand. Nobody could get a grip on it. And nobody but Timo could have lifted a stone that heavy. He was trapped. Ollie could hear his pained yells becoming more frightened. Creatures bustled around him, speaking over each other and ineffectually pushing on the stone. And then she saw it. Between the edge of the stone and the edge of Timo's shell was a gap. A tiny gap. So small no one else had even noticed it. If she could just get in there and create even a little bit of space for him, Timo would be able to lift the stone for himself.
Can Ollie do it?
We'll see. In a flash, she had made up her mind. She let her hard-lifted rock slip from her grip and rushed across the field in a little purple blur. She darted around and through the crowd until she found the gap and inched her way into the dark recess. Timo! Timo, can you hear me? Timo's eyes were frantic, his breathing fast and thready. Yes, he finally croaked. Yes, I can hear you. Who are you? How did you get in here?
My name is Ollie. I came in through that little gap there.
She pointed it out, and his eyes goggled. You got through that? He marveled. I thought I was alone.
Well, you aren't. Not anymore. Now listen, we're going to get you out of here. I can't lift that whole stone, but I can lift a little bit. If I give you a little bit of space, can you do the rest?
You can lift this at all? Timo the Trumpet, the undefeated champion, stared at little Ollie in the dark water with shock on his face.
Yes, I can. I had already lifted my rock for the competition.
You were in the competition? Timo said quietly. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. Ollie smiled.
It's okay. It happens all the time. But you can see me now, and we have work to do. Are you ready?
Timo took a deep breath and a swallow. Yes, Ollie. If you can lift a little bit, I can do the rest. And so together, the biggest creature and the smallest one began to push. Ollie lifting Timo, and Timo lifting the stone inch by inch, breath by breath. The massive rock began to shift until finally, plop! The big rock dislodged itself and fell heavily down into the sand beside them, off of Timo's shell completely. The crowd began to cheer wildly.
Timo! He has done it again! He has rescued himself!
Timo breathed heavily and smiled. Thank you all, thank you. But it wasn't just me this time. From underneath Timo's shadow swam Ollie. The crowd went silent, stared at her, confused. This little Ollie helped me. She saw a solution nobody else had and noticed. and she jumped into action. Ollie saved my life when I couldn't have saved it myself. Ollie is the hero today. Ollie felt herself turning blush pink, and she gazed out confidently at all the faces of her friends and family. The crowd began to part, and Click-Clack was soon standing in front of her. His face was a picture of joy and of pride. "Folks," he began, not taking his eyes from Ollie, "while there is no official winner to this contest, as it was interrupted, I propose that we award the Great Shell to our hero, Ollie. She is brave, and though she may be but small, she is mighty."
Yay, Ollie.
The ripple of approval and excitement
I mean,
ran
it's
through the
still
crowd
kind of
like a
cheating.
wave.
Just saying.
Before long, they were clapping, and then they were cheering. And before Ollie knew it, she was sitting atop Timo's shell, mindful of the crack the stone had made, and the great shell was wrapped securely in her tentacles. "I did it," she thought. "I won." It took her only a moment to realize that she had won not by being big, but by being exactly who she had been all along. That's it. What do you think?
Oh, that was very sweet. It's a good story. Also, I'm sleepy.
That's okay. Good night, buddy.
Aw. Oh, that's right, because we moved to the bedroom, which means, is the teddy bear now on the bed? Oh, that's fantastic. The teddy bear's on the bed now. So you can put the teddy bear on the bed. He also asks if you want to be on the dresser. Yeah, that was... Okay, yeah. Certain things make a noise when you brush by them and when you touch them. Okay. So that was... Oops, hold on. Oh, does Teddy not... Oh, there we go. Teddy is ready with stories and advice for you anytime you want them. He will tell you stories in the evening or advice during the day. If you paused in the middle of a long story, he'll happily pick back up where you left off. He likes dispensing wisdom and dispensing stories. He dislikes criticism. Okay, so we need to get 2 more bedtime stories. And we'll be in. But yes, voiced by Charlie Wess. Nice. Okay, let me save the game. Okay. We have awakened 23 objects. So, yeah, we might... It might be a thing to, like, to try and mainline talking to one datable and then talking to multiple other datables, so we could probably, like, awaken most everything in the house within 20 days. But yeah, that was fun. Since we're getting rain and I would love to eat, we're going to go back to the main menu. I thought we might get to Dragon Age today, but definitely not. No, yeah, it's fantastic. If you go through the data decks, it tells you who all the voice actors are. You can also go to the IMDb page and see all the voice actors, but it might, like, depending on the name, it might spoil things for you. So yeah, I want to make sure we can awaken everybody. But also, I think I do need to leave room for repeat conversations with various people. So yeah, that, as always, is fun. So once again, thank you, Team 17. This game is delightful, even though it's Tuesday, so I wasn't yawning. I'm yawning because I'm tired and it's been a work day. And also, that was a good bedtime story. Not gonna lie. That was a good one. But thank you all for hanging out with me. This is fantastic.